Hey, what's going on?
Hey, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us both. Maybe
Oh,
put one in the chat if you can hear us both.
yeah, it might be that kind of a night.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Thanks for the Dream on Wheels raid.
all right, I'm gonna say hi to some people. Sean Hall, first one in the house. Thank you for being here. Angela, thank you for being here. Hilde, in early. Destinations Delight, Hawkins family. They got their shirt, loving it. They got one more coming still. And then Traveling Granny here. And oh, loving your thumbnail. Awesome. Thank you. Mary Jones is here. Thank you for being here. Brian in the house. Thank you for coming. Matilda McIntyre, thank you for being here. Folk of the Forest, thank you for being here. Tim, and here we are getting a raid. Hey Kelly, I hope you have both recovered. We have. Felix in. See here. Getting a bunch of ones. So what I'm doing is I'm streaming on my phone. I also have it open on my computer so I can control the banners and that. So we're gonna give that a shot, and hopefully I won't have to mess with the headphones tonight. Ann Holland in the house. Thank you for being here. RV Underway. Thank you for coming in. Kathleen Klein, Marshall. Hugs to you guys. Thank you so much. There's our Dream on Wheel raid. Thank you so much. John Chalker. I'm so excited. Been sitting here listening to commercials, wondering where you were. Yay. Yeah, I've got that monetization thing on. It plays those commercials first. Diana here. Thank you for being here. Oh, first time here. Thank you for being here. Recognize the name. Thank you for coming in. Mo Bang for your bucks. Welcome in. I'm going to say hi to just a couple more people. Actually, I think I'm all caught up. Perfect. That's awesome. I'm going to get my YouTube open on the other screen. I can see that one easier. We are back to about 100%. You think, Kelly? Go ahead.
I'm going to talk for a minute. So, whether I feel better or not, it's time for me to go back to work. I told employee health I still had quite a bit of a cough and fatigue, and they said, "Oh, you'll find that. You'll have that for a while." So, in other words, I think it was their gentle kick in the booty, like, "Hey, lady, you're done being off work. You need to get back there and earn your keep."
That's
So, that's
right.
kind of what happened.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I've had a couple of shifts and not very not very eventful. I really do feel like I narrowed it down, that I got it at work. So room
Yeah.
numbers aren't HIPAA. There was a person in room 28, and from everything that I had that night with that person, I feel like that could have been a great exposure opportunity. Then come to find out, on the other side of the hallway, we had someone that was positive, but somehow that had slipped through the cracks. So this whole time, they were there for weeks. The whole time they were there, they were never on precautions. So all of us were in and out of the room. And so just who knows where
Yeah.
it came from, but we're glad to have that behind us. And we
Yep.
have lots of cool updates on
Feeling
Johnny's
good.
channel. And I
Yeah, we
even have
can.
maybe an exciting announcement for my channel that Johnny doesn't even know about.
Oh, if we've got a pallet in way from Amazon, I'm gonna have a medium-sized heart attack. That girl, you never know what she's up to. So, so like she said, we're both feeling really a whole lot better. So, actually, been getting some work done. Working on the see you know, oh, Lacey's in bed. Oh, awesome. Hi, Lacey. So, thank God you're both doing better. Absolutely. That was a horrible experience. We're both feeling good. So I have been trying to do just a few hours here or a few hours there, working on Patty's van, I had it planned that I was going to help out a family with some windows, installing a slide door window and a small awning style window. And I felt bad informing them that we did have COVID and was super excited that they had both been vaccinated. They were still up for coming down at that 10-day quarantine mark. So they came down yesterday and we had beautiful weather here in Missouri. We had a really good visit with them and got those windows installed. If you went over to my channel and you saw that van tour, that's Les and Bernadette, a really, really amazing couple, 62 years old, hitting the road for the first time, and just an amazing couple, and they did an amazing van build. So if you would please watch that tour. Go ahead, Kel.
It was so awesome meeting Bernadette and Les. They got in the one night and we went to Texas Roadhouse and had a few drinks and a few steaks. Anybody that knows us knows we love Texas Roadhouse. It's not unusual for us to be there at least once a week. So we just had a fabulous time visiting. And then when we got back to the house, they were ready to call it a night because, they'd been driving all day. And then the next day, Johnny got up early with them. I had to sleep in because I worked that night, got to visit with him again and help. I was able to run an errand and go do some shopping because you guys all know in the van build process, that's my forte is supplying and logistical procurement of supplies. So I went and got a Jupiter inverter from Harbor Freight and that helped them out because they could focus on the windows a little bit more. And it was just awesome that Johnny got to do that interview with them and the tour. And it was really sad for me when I got home today and they were getting ready to leave and we had to say goodbye. It was just we're hoping to see them in Quartzsite. So
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that was a good time. So hopefully we'll get to meet up with them again. That was a very, very fun 24 hours. I'll tell you, it's it's just weird that you're cutting a huge hole in somebody's van and it's not more scary than what it is because it seems like, I mean, just the smallest mess up and they their van is ruined. So it was so cool walking through the process together and getting to do that together. So I'm glad it turned out well and it seems to be fine. Also, I think I forgot to mention last week I was under the weather, wasn't feeling really good, and I forgot to mention a couple of things. One of the worst downfalls of having COVID is I was supposed to have a camp out with Felix and Sherry. And Sherry had done that amazing video with, she actually made that for us, for Maddie, was going to give it to me while I was down there. We had reservations. I had all my fishing gear together. So I was going to get to meet up with Felix and Sherry and Jerry, Holly, and Jesse. So that was a huge bummer that I missed that. And what a we haven't got it yet, but the pillow came out amazing that Sherry made for Maddie. And then the other thing I don't think I mentioned last week, but when we were on the road, one of the biggest things that we were so grateful that nobody that we came into contact with got sick. One of
yes.
those people were Linda Barker. And it's so awesome being able to meet people, put a face to a name, and we're talking constantly in the chat with everybody. But anyway, amazing time. We stopped and had dinner with her, and she gave me a tour of her van, and the we were right by the highway and all the footage is just really congested and noisy. So I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with that footage, but an amazing little van build she's done on her travel trailer. Go ahead, Kel.
Meeting up with Linda Barker and her grandson and her special
Hmm.
bonus friend was beyond my wildest expectations. She is such a fascinating lady. She has so many layers and just
Yeah.
like a kaleidoscope. I would encourage anybody that's ever in that area, take the time, grab a meal, grab a cup of coffee. You will not be disappointed. Linda
Yeah.
Barker is such a blessing. She was so
Yeah.
fabulous to meet, so interesting and entertaining.
Yeah.
We just so enjoyed our time we had to share.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We love all the meetups and that. We're looking wonderful. Thank you so much. We have been. Slap some music on and let us see it anyway. There you go. Oh yeah, I might do that. I might do that. So, but anyway, she did a really neat van build on her. It's a transit, right? Is it a little Um,
So
I
Transit
think
Connect.
connect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Transit
So
Connect.
anyway, yeah, really, really neat. So I might do that. I might do a voiceover tour and share it. So comfy, comfy camp chairs too. Yep. Yep. It's so funny how it's like, everybody, there's just those certain things that you need. And as long as you have those items, it's like, it's so funny where you can see a build that's all elaborate and drawn out. You can see builds that, they did some construction, some builds, there's no construction, and everything is just perfect for the person that's using it. It's literally just perfect. It
Don't you
transit
think
connect.
it
That's what
really
I thought.
comes down to sleeping, eating, toileting, and being able to be out of the weather if you need to be out of the weather?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
isn't it just as simple as that? It's
Yep.
almost like that movie Eat, Pray, Love.
Yeah.
Not really.
So with the van, I don't know that one. So with the van that I'm working on now, it's going really, really well. I am gonna share a video update on Friday, but I've got the sink counter, the dresser counter, the refrigerator base counter, all that's done. That worked out really, really good. And went to I really needed to get the ceiling done first. And a funny thing is, you go to a store and you go and you get some lumber. Now, if it's they pull us around back, and these guys are like trying to hurry up and get us loaded. And the wood that they're trying to put in my van, I just could have died. And I thought, if your wife sent you to the store and you brought home the wood that you're trying to put in my van, like she'd kill you. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? It was all weathered. It was sitting outside in the sun, so it was all faded. It's all different colors. I'm not going home to sand every piece of wood. I want to go home and put it straight up. And it was ridiculous. And they acted like I was being ridiculous. And I thought, you would never go to the store and say, oh, let me have that crappy wood. I mean, it was crazy, but I did get to pick through for the most part. There was like 7 boards that were bad, but I got like 7 extra, but it was ridiculous, but I got it all done. And so now I'm working on the closet and the plumbing. So it's going really, really, really good. I would say even with me having COVID and being down, I lost like 10 days. I still feel like I'm on good schedule to be done before Christmas.
Yep.
I'm gonna look through some comments, make sure I didn't miss any comments. Email me.
I want to kind of talk about that lumber thing. So,
There
to
you
kind of
go.
be fair, the place that we go, it's a local place. We don't It has a few other areas, but it's mostly in St. Louis. So to be fair, they do like overstocks or last year's styles or whatever. So it's not like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, but you're still paying the same price whether they get down one bundle that's been in the weather or the second bundle that was under the tarp. Like, what is it to them if they get that second bundle down and Johnny picks through and picks out 28 pieces that aren't a piece of crap? And it was so funny. There was a young guy named Nick, and he was very pleasant, helpful, gracious. And there was an older dude, Dave, who was something else that starts with a D that I won't say because it's
Uh-huh.
not polite. But he was just awful. And he was like, I can't spend my whole day letting her pick through these boards, and I'm not going to keep getting pallets down. He was just so negative. We actually were going to call and complain to the store manager, and the store manager wasn't in, as chance would be. Dave is one of the assistant managers, so we weren't going to talk to another assistant manager about their buddy, but he was so awful. Ugh.
Yeah.
And they have like 3 or 4 locations semi close to us. We can just easily take our business to a different location.
Right. Right. Exactly. Let me have those twisted ones. No, it was ridiculous. So, and I told him, I said, this is for something that's like, I'm not putting these boards in a closet that no one's ever going to see.
Yep.
This is like, I have to have nice boards. So I looked up, I wasn't sure what it was. I looked up the Aztec
Yeah, the
that they're
Pontiac
talking about.
Aztec.
Yeah, it's like a little SUV. So
Yeah,
I
it's
told
really
Kelly,
cool.
yeah, I told Kelly I want to build out we use crappy wood. It was free. There you go. It's okay if you've got wood laying around and you want to use it. It's perfect. But when someone's paying you to do a build, like you can't, oh yeah, sure, give me all that crappy wood. I'll just go home and sand it for 48 hours. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm
So,
excited. That
anyway,
sounds good. So I would love, I hope you're going to video that. I would love to see that.
yeah,
Okay.
Sean, we would
So,
love to see that.
right. So we're 16 minutes in. Let's go ahead and talk about my recent video before
Oh,
the tour because
are
I
you
had
gonna
a
play that little clip?
tremendous,
Are you
what?
gonna play that little clip so people
Yeah,
know what you're
no.
talking about? Oh.
So I had a tremendous amount. I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can share that. I would have to upload it. So I had a like a tremendous amount of comments on that video. Thanks for sharing, blah blah blah. It's very, very hard. It took me a lot of thought whether or not to share. Don't do it. Whether or not to share that video. A lot of people, they associate little mites or little bugs with something that's uncleanly. And that's not the case in the van. It's not, it's not a dirty atmosphere. It's not unclean. What happens is these little mites grow in the compost. It's a nice medium. It's warm. It's moist, and they just flourished. And it was very, very disheartening to me to find out that it was a known problem on the Nature's Head forum. So I went ahead, and decided to share the video. I always feel like if there's something that Kelly and I go through that will help somebody else down the road, like either decide, do I want to go with a composting toilet? Do I not want to with a composting toilet? If I do go with a composting toilet, nice, Kelly. If I
Are you
do go with a
ready?
composting toilet, you know, is there going to be extra steps involved? When I played record on my phone and I zoomed in, you can tell I'm still messing with the zoom. I wasn't even looking at it. I was just looking at the spot. I could have died. I I cannot even tell you how horrible it was when I zoomed in and saw that whatever that was moving. I do not do good with little moving bugs. I will tell you, goosebumps all over. I know it was so gross. It was so gross. Um, and it was creepy, but needed to be shared. And that's why we did it. She said she hasn't eaten since. Oh, you
It's
should
the
have
new
been
diet
me.
plan.
You should have been me there whenever I was dealing with this. I can't even tell you what I must have looked like at the car wash. I took that toilet and I cleaned it all out where I was at and got it completely emptied out and put it in. I had small kitchen bags, so I kept it busted up, put it in three small bags, took it to the car wash. I power washed the tar out of that thing. I'm in the middle of power washing it and realized that I didn't cover the little fan. And I honestly thought if I have to replace that little fan, then that's what I'll do. I just did not care. Um, so got it all cleaned out and I kept it bagged for 7 days. And I thought if I see another one of these little bugs, I will die. And when I put that trash bag back in that spot, I thought, what's the odds of getting them all on the first try? So I watched that black bag like crazy because it was all at the same spot. And I wiped away like two more little crawly things the one at one time, one more another time, and then I didn't have any for the rest of the time. So I don't know. So many people, they go with the 5 gallon bucket and a liner and they just, dump and go. And I can't say that that's not something I might think about doing in the future because if I never ever see one of those bugs again in my entire life, it'll be a perfect because it was horrible. Would you consider using bleach? So I was using all kinds of products just to clean the toilet because I thought it was a mold and I would wipe it off. And the good thing is when I was wiping them off, I was putting the wipes in a Ziploc baggie because I didn't know what it was. And I thought it was growing because of the high humidity because it's like 70% humidity. So, they would have burned their van. Oh, I know. That's exactly. Yeah. It was literally the worst thing that I've had to go through. And to lay there and know that those are in your van, that when I got off work the next day, because I worked that day. When I got off work the next morning, I was scared to death I was going to see some of those little bugs again whenever I got off work. And that's why I said there was two that I saw. It was terrible. I almost died. Yes, I absolutely got it.
The one
So,
thing that Johnny and I couldn't believe was after she found that and she sent it to me, I started researching, and here it's like this known issue in the member forums and the forums talking about the composting Nature's Head toilet. And all the research we did before we spent $1,000 on that toilet, I never came across it once. But like you guys saw in the video, there's that D stuff, that D earth that you can mix in that will prevent the mites from living or surviving or whatever. So there is a fix for it. And the mold mites can come whether it's the coconut shells or the peat moss. Maddie's
yeah.
saying hello to everyone. So
Yeah.
here, let me mute.
So I literally looked and looked all over the van. I washed all the linen. I washed everything. I scrubbed and scrubbed, and it literally just stayed in that one spot on the toilet. Um, Gracie, I use the coconut core. That's what I use. So I was very surprised.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. So there's it's actually in like the garden center and it's called diatomaceous earth or something like that, and they say it's like razor blades to these little things. The other thing that other people suggested is that the coconut core is a brick. You can freeze that, and if you freeze it, it will kill the little mites too, but it 100% came from the composting material. So you have to use composting material in those toilets. So it was a huge lesson learned. Um, all those toilets, everything, I mean, all that stuff, there's ups and downs to it. And that was definitely the down part of it. That's exactly it. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I
So,
don't think
so
Tim, I don't think an ultraviolet light would kill them, because they say the only way to get rid of them is to remove the mold, remove their food source, and then that de-earth stuff, because that prevents them from being able to live. But you know, I don't
yeah.
think
And I don't know about the ultra. I'm not going to wait
yeah.
around to see if a light works. I literally, oh, hey, are they in? I don't even know if they're in there. Paul is Les and Bernie's brother. Hi, Paul. I hope you got your,
Oh, hey, Paul. Good to
I
see
hope you're
you.
in your class C tonight. I don't even know. Did you see Bernie? How long did it take you to realize? Oh, so what happened? Oh, I did. You cannot even believe if somebody was outside of my van and saw me come out of my van with this toilet, they probably would have thought I was some kind of quack. I oh my gosh, I could not um keep the bugs away. That's yeah, other people have been saying that. So I came out of that van with that toilet, but I noticed this little orange buildup around the toilet. I wipe it off. It would start to come back almost immediately. I mean, within an hour or so, I would notice it again. Um, did I? Yeah. Did you ask them nicely to leave? Oh man. Ah, there she is. So, yeah. So I had noticed. I noticed a mold type of growth and thought that that's all it was the high humidity. It had been real hot, and figured that's what it was. And obviously, I finally decided, I'm going to do a little quick recording of this, do a short video, see if anybody can tell me, like, what kind of mold is this that would grow just in the same spot every single time. It's nowhere else on the toilet, on anywhere else in the van, just this one, literally, a softball size area. I could have died. Could have died. So, gotta run. Happy trails. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so I was super excited to be done with that mess. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If I would have had a camera, I wasn't going to wait. I wasn't gonna, the fact that I sat there and recorded, I think I was in shock when I saw them moving. But the fact that I sat there and recorded them for as long as I did, because it was probably a 30-second clip, I could have died. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I'm happy it's over. And I mean, I'm always that type of person. I would rather it happen to me and me deal with it and share it with you guys than for anyone else to have to go through it because it was horrible. What
Mary,
did
she
you
was
put?
just trying to get like a close up of it to see
Yeah,
what kind of
just my
mold or
camera.
growth it was. She was just trying to like magnify it. And the
Yes.
movement was something that was like a surprise, as she's saying. So
Yeah,
just trying to identify what kind of mold or algae or growth it was, because at that point we did not know it was mites. But
exactly. Until I saw it moving, I thought it was a mold.
it was
So,
just yeah, it was
oh.
just regular lighting, Eileen. It was just on the surface of the toilet, and I mean, and they're so microscopic. I mean, she's totally zoomed in on it. So, anyway.
I did. I power blasted them. I wanted them out of there.
Well, and
So,
one of the things we've always said since we spent the money on the Nature's Head toilet is we've always said we're going to be honest about it, because we weren't sure if other people that spend that kind of money on it act like it's great because they don't want to admit they made $1,000 mistake or whatever. And even before the mites, we've said if and when we do another build, we wouldn't be sure that we would do a composting toilet.
yeah, yeah,
So, or $1,000 composting toilet. So the verdict was already out. So now we'll put that de-earth stuff in there and see if they never rear their ugly heads again. Because if they ever come back again, that will definitely shut the book on us having that toilet
Yeah.
in a
You
future
know,
build.
it's funny. It's 100% true. If you've ever seen any like nursing memes, ER nurses are really known to just walk into like MRSA and VRE and COVID rooms, and we just got minimal gear on. ICU is guard from head to toe, but a patient comes in with bed bugs, and they've got the ER nurse gowned from head to toe, hair nets, shoe covers. I mean, ER nurses, we're like that. These people come in with creepy collars on them, and we are big babies. I'm like, when I saw those bugs, I about died.
Yeah, like she's
This
saying
thing is a bucket.
in the
Yep.
hospital environment, there's all this stuff and infectious disease would just die if they saw the way we go in some of the rooms. And then you mentioned bed bugs or maggots and you see people put some of that PPE on.
Yeah. It won't. I can't. I don't know if I'm not tagging them right or not doing the thumbnails right, but I just I've yet to hit a even close to viral video. But you would think that bugs would do it in van life, but oh, hi Amy. Thanks for
We
being
should,
here.
Johnny, what we needed to do is we needed one of the mites to put a white thong on and lay on the bed.
Right, right. There you go. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Out comes the duct tape. Yeah. So, oh, yeah. Hazmat suit to clean it up. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, in the bowl. Oh, I know. I know. You have to think about it when you're cleaning it up. You know whatever you're cleaning up is coming back because that's what kept happening. I would wipe it up, go into work, I'd come out from work, and it was back again. So, and I thought it was a mold, and I always clean the toilet up real good and then I would use it. But just the fact that, like, even when you clean something, you clean it one way when you think you're just cleaning it. You clean it another way after you see crawling bugs. I mean, there is a whole new level of clean when you see crawling bugs. So, anyway, just the thought of it exactly that, oh, I was just sitting there. It's
Johnny,
not fun.
I don't know if you missed it or not, but poor traveling granny, poor Tracy, she sat down to eat a chicken pot pie right as we played the clip,
She
and she's
she
saying
told
she's
me.
never gonna eat it again.
She put the comment on the thing. I was like, oh man. Yeah. Yep.
It was just Johnny.
It was white.
I was not there. You were the only one
Kelly
there
was
in the
not
van.
there. Yep. I had it all taken care of before mention nature said in the thumbnail. That's an idea.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Brad had a good idea too, Brad or Diana, about putting bugs in my van toilet or something. Tim, White Thong might ask the waiter,
Bugs in my
darling, can
van
you grab me
toilet.
a
That
pina
might be,
colada?
yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's almost got 1,000 views, but still, it's like, oh, I felt so bad for you. Thank you. It was not fun. HEPA cleanse, right? Oh, the good old days. We bought a van.
Oh, and they went in person because they heard
Awesome.
our horrible
Absolutely.
event of
Absolutely.
getting
That's
it shipped from
awesome.
another
Awesome. What kind of
state.
van did you get?
Yeah, Camille, type in what kind of van you got. Okay,
Yeah.
so 30 minutes on creepy crawlies. Let's
I'll read it.
transition. Let's talk about something else. We have lots of
Yeah.
awesome things to talk about.
Yeah.
Should I make my announcement or do you want to talk about van build
Oh,
stuff?
please. What's going on with your channel now?
Okay, so nothing's happened with my channel yet, and Johnny doesn't even know this, but I already broke the one rule she had about it. So, you know how you start watching stuff on YouTube and you just come across something and you think it's fascinating. And I don't know if anybody else finds these kind of videos fascinating, but I do. And I'm thinking I might relaunch Vanderella in a similar fashion because imitation is the best form of flattery. So there's all these different people that buy Amazon returns and Amazon mystery boxes and Target returns and mystery things, and they go through it on air. They take a video of it and you see all this stuff they get. They look up what price they could get for it new on Amazon, what price you can resell it for on eBay. And it's like this whole thing. This one girl in New York, she has almost 1 million subscribers. And I really think I want to buy some stuff, but Johnny knows one of my problems is procrastination, and she's afraid Kelly will be interested enough to buy the stuff. Probably 50% chance I'll be interested enough to even make a video about it and get it posted, and probably 0% chance I will ever list the stuff and sell it. So it will just be building up and collecting dust and making clutter. And then if you don't resell it, it's a huge waste of money. And she just said, I asked her if I could buy one pallet. And she said, only if I promise to sell it. And I've been thinking about that, and I've been thinking I probably should not buy it because I don't think I could make myself go through all the work of selling it. And yesterday I walked into Michael's and they had the $5 grab bag mystery clearances, and I bought two of them because I've been wanting those Michael mystery bags and my store never had them. So I bought two of them. I rushed out to the car. I opened the hatchback. I dug into them. I didn't take a video. And it was a bunch of crap that I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So it's still in my car. And today she found it in my car. And she's like, what's this? And I was like, oh, here, I didn't mean to open that. So I'm already
I
busted.
wondered what those were. There are all these little white plastic flowers. What are you going to do with that stuff?
Exactly. What am I going to do with that stuff? So
Yeah,
what are we going to do when $1,000 pallet from Amazon shows up and takes up half of the driveway?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness.
So who knows what's going to happen? And then I guess when I buy all this stuff and I don't sell it and then Johnny divorces me, we'll have to put that on the channel.
Still in the car.
Still in the
Yep.
car.
No video. We didn't make a video. We didn't. Yep.
No, no video.
Oh, Angela said she'll buy it.
I need $10 because I bought
You're
two
an
$5
alcoholic, crap.
bags.
You're exactly right.
Oh, that's a good
You,
idea to donate it to the nursing home because it does have some little fun crafty things in there. Kathleen, I don't know why this stuff's in the bag.
the funny thing is you go through life and you get to that certain age and you know you need to downsize. You know you've got a lot of stuff sitting around that you really don't need anymore. You really don't want anymore. You want to go live in a van someday. And where are you going to put all this stuff at?
Yeah. So I really could tell just even from the $10 experiment. I didn't take the time to make the video. I have no idea where I would resell this stuff to even get my $10 back. So I don't think my Amazon pallet video channel is going to take off because unless I can hire somebody to do the work. And wait a second, there's a worker shortage. So I won't even be able to find a worker. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that is funny. Now, for somebody like Thrifty Angela who does crafts, and you go to Michael's and it's a craft store, chances are you're going to get a nice trash bin. You're exactly right. Chances are you might use some of it. I couldn't figure out why. Kelly accidentally popped the trunk open. It's a new car. You know, she's still learning all the buttons, so she says. And I turn around and I look and I'm like, what are all the white flowers for? Now, you know, it's my birthday coming up, and I thought, oh, what she thinks I'm gonna do with flowers. But oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was
the
so
word on the wheel is gonna be bugs. That's right.
it was so funny because it was like the universe was outing me to my wife, like, "Hey, don't get any big ideas of buying some $1,000 pallet from Amazon or Target because you can't even offload $10 worth of bull crap in the back of
Right.
your car that you're trying to hide." So, I don't
Justin and
know.
Christina are here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Kelly, you right, right? Because all we need is more crap.
I
Yeah, I
know.
both of our offices have exploded. Mine's got all kinds of stuff from Amazon for the van build and stuff that I just unloaded out of the van because I've got my van in storage down the street just at a RV, you know, because I don't want the neighbors to kill me. But I can't imagine where we're gonna put a pallet from Amazon. That's for sure.
Well, I'm not promising I won't order one. I'm just really reevaluating.
Bugs are attracted to flowers. Keep the flowers in your trunk. We'll keep the flowers on that side of. Just go dumpster diving on now that would be a viral video. Now you want a YouTube channel, go dumpster diving. People love that.
I don't like icky stuff, and I'm too short to reach in the dumpster, and I'm afraid of rodents. So,
Oh, so we had our first Moochdocking experience because Bernadette and Les came to stay with us. And we're like, we had been working around all those metal shavings all day. And we're like, take a shower. You're here. You're going to be traveling for a while. Take a shower while you can. And so they were going to wash their towels too. And she is short like Kelly. And I was like, oh, bring all your laundry and do a whole load. I mean, that's what Moochdocking is about. And oh, this is blasphemy right there. They're ridiculous. I'll tell you more to that story. And she said, how does Kelly get the stuff out of the bottom of the washer? I'm like, exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't.
She's got a little spaghetti scooper that she uses.
No, I use the
What other
shout bottle, and I, like, use the shout bottle and get the stuff out with
Yeah,
the little trigger.
right, right. Oh, I tell you what. So I have a really cool I have a friend, it's a young girl that lives in Florida, in Panama City Beach. I've done some favors for her. She's a real good close friend of my daughter. She gave me this Seattle Seahawks welcome sign for Christmas a couple years back. So I've got it inside my house. I keep it up all year round because that's what true Seahawks fans do. And so last night I walked by and there's a little post-it note that says go pack go. Now I would think if you were going to be kind enough and let somebody mooch dock, maybe take a shower, maybe do some laundry, give them a beer or something, you think that they would leave their packers paraphernalia, what do you call that? Packers not graffiti. What is that? Trash on your good Seahawks sign. Mm-mm. Very, very, very rude. Close out of the bottom. I have a long grabber. A lot. Yeah. Oh, just ask Angie.
Maybe my
Right?
Amazon pallet'll have a
Don't
step
give
stool.
her ideas.
I think Felix is right. I better hurry and order a pallet. It'll probably have a step stool.
If Kelly gets in a dumpster, I'm doing the video recording. We're going to make sure this goes viral.
There will not be
Oh,
anything about me getting in no dumpster. The only store okay, this'll be
memorabilia,
fun.
my butt.
This'll be fun. We'll see if anybody guesses it. There's only one
Packer
store
crap. That's
that
what it
comes
is.
to mind for me that I would actually get in the dumpster to see what they have. So I don't know anybody out there that maybe knows me this well. We'll even see if Johnny gets the store right. But type in what store you think I would actually get in their dumpster and risk rodents and icky germs.
A store that
Yeah,
you would risk?
what store would I go in their dumpster because I like their stuff so much?
Starbucks? Are we hitting Michael's? Go Vikings.
It's not Starbucks, it's not Michael's. REI
Starbucks.
is Johnny's
I
thing.
would say Kate Spade.
Traveling
Bath
Granny
and
got it.
Body. That's a good guess.
Traveling Granny got it. Yep, Traveling Granny, no
Oh,
mannequin,
yeah. She
Angie,
loves Bath and
yep,
Body.
I love Bath and
The
Body Works.
melting
That's the
pot.
only one
Looking
I
for
would
scrap.
probably get in there. Pier 1 is out of business now, so I don't think all
Yeah.
these food
A
places,
lumber
honey, you
store.
guys,
That's
I'm not
right.
homeless. I have food. I don't need leftover bread company or
Oh,
Starbucks.
Pier 1 would be good. Pier 1's got
They
some
went out
good
of
stuff.
business, honey. They went out of
What?
business. They went out of business.
What are you
Pier
missing?
Pier 1 went bankrupt. You can't
Oh,
go to their dumpster. They don't exist.
Ultra? You want to get makeup out of the trash can?
Eh, Bath and Body Works is really the only one that I think I would Bath and Body Works is the only one I think I would get in the dumpster
You
for.
would need Bath and Body after crawling in a dumpster.
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly. She would never dumpster dive. Never ever.
I would not dumpster dive. I don't like germs. I don't even know how I'm a nurse. For real.
Yeah. Next video. Are you like, good night, Hilda. Thank you for being here. Go get you a van. She wants to do a van. I'm doubled over laughing, right? Because she
Oh,
knows
did
Kelly ain't
Camille
getting in no
ever
dumpster.
honey, did Camille ever say what van she got?
She got a Sprinter.
Oh, she got a Sprinter.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. She got a Sprinter.
Those
I'm
are
not going to
top of
scroll
the
all the way back up.
line.
There's been a lot of comments, but she got a Sprinter, and it's used and exciting.
Oh,
So
Kathleen says all their stores actually lock the dumpsters now. St. Louis, they probably
that's
do
because
that.
raccoons get in there. Raccoons get in there and make a terrible mess.
Ew.
She's going to film the next time it'll go viral. It'll go
Angie,
viral.
that would be a video. You and
Yep.
Rick dumpster
Yep.
diving. Hey, Shar,
Yep.
thanks
That
for
would
being
be.
here.
What?
I said hi to Shar.
Yeah. So we've had some amazing, they're talking about warm weather heading your way. We have had some amazing weather. I tell you, I didn't even look at the weather report when I was planning on doing those two windows. I looked at the weather like the day before. So two-legged raccoons.
Baby, we have to do a road trip to where Destinations Delight is. We have a pallet store here, and the resale stuff from Amazon in it is like $6.
Would you buy a ProMaster van again?
Uh,
I think we probably would, for the fact I like that it's front wheel drive. I would like um I would like a diesel as much as I'm in the mountains, but cost wise, there's a huge difference in cost. Ultimately, it would be nice to have a diesel and to have a 4x4. However, you know, that would be awesome to do a nice build out on a small, and have it really look like one of the Rebels or Storytellers or one of the smaller wheelbase 4x4, with the K2 tires on it, and really be able to get off road. Realistically, I spend most of my time on the road. Um, and I have the ProMaster 3500 extended, and there was never a place that I couldn't get to. So there's a pallet store. Oh no, the wheels are turning. So price wise, how it handles. I'm happy with my ProMaster. The $6 buys. What's the $6 buys? I was clearly answering a question. I'm not changing the story. What do we got for $6? Retail stores. Oh, absolutely, because people do. They'll get it out of the. They'll get on in them dumpsters. So
So Johnny had her answer about the ProMaster, and the thing of it is there's not really a better alternative. There's things about the Sprinter cost is probably number one, and then there's things about transit that we probably, maybe wouldn't do. So we would do a ProMaster, but what I would want to do is I would want a budget to change out the seats. That might be the only thing I really don't like about the ProMaster is the front seats, because when you do long driving days and they're so uncomfortable.
yeah, yeah. I want
So
the KO2s as well, and I'll probably get them. Mine, I probably would be okay getting to Quartzsite and back, but I would, a blind bag. Oh no, don't give her
I think
ideas.
I found my people.
I know, right? They're all like, oh, they're all cheering you on. Just
Angie and Rick buy pallets too.
oh, I agree with the seats. Yeah, yeah, they need good seats. And the basic ones that you get really don't have. It's really just the basic seats. Yeah.
I don't think they have a gas electric combo in a ProMaster van yet.
Have what?
Like a gas electric combo. You know how some of the vehicles now you plug in and they
Yeah.
use gas or electric. I don't think they do that.
I'll have to check those out. Somebody else was talking to us about, about a tire that they were going with over the didn't even know about the Pallets. I didn't either. I'm so happy I know that now. We're still looking into a ProMaster Extended with the RV package. Yeah, we'll stick with the Dodge. Yep. Yep. We want better seats. They're so expensive. They're
They are
so
so expensive.
expensive. It's unbelievable.
Well, when I start
So,
raking in the dough from my pallet business, I'll be able to buy some new seats.
right,
When I
right.
turn my $10 from Michael's into $58,000 from reselling it.
Oh, Felix, do
That
not
is
give
a good
her
idea,
ideas.
Felix.
Do not give her ideas.
I love ideas. Keep your ideas coming, people.
I don't like the looks of it as much as I do the ProMaster. I like how the ProMaster drives. I mean, I think I put 26,000 miles on it this past year. So, and I liked it. And Kelly and I just drove the ProMaster all the way from Connecticut home. That's, well, it was supposed to be a 17-hour drive. So,
Oh, yeah, we split the 17-hour drive
on
up
the
over
next
2
episode,
days.
exactly, exactly. Oh, yes, yes. What have you guys started? Make some seats on Amazon pallets. There you go. Whole pallets are $500. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That $900 is cheap. Um, just about looking at any type of cab. Yeah. $900 honestly is not bad because we've been looking at, I've got the ProMaster out here that I'm building out. It's got a bench in it. She wants to get rid of the passenger bench, which basically is a two-seater, and get a single seat. And it's crazy how expensive they are. You can
Johnny,
buy some
Laura
pallets for
has
$200. There you go.
Johnny, Laura has a important van question.
Okay. Can I put my recliner in the my ProMaster in the my recliner? You do whatever you want to on your van built for one, but like a recliner chair,
I
or
think that's
is it,
what she means. Like,
yeah,
would
just
there
a
be a way
recliner?
to bolt it in?
Yeah, bolted it. Yeah, yeah, because it has to have a metal base. And if the metal base doesn't line up, put two new crossbars on it, bolt them down, and re-drill where your seat is, and put it there. But your airbag, your passenger airbag, you're going to have to disassemble that fuse, or it's going to always say that your airbag is malfunctioning.
Your
Whenever you're
seatbelt?
driving, it's always going to give you an airbag error.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I hope my first pallet has a little
lazy
baby
boy driver.
recliner that you can bolt into my seat.
Heat and massage has heat and massage. There you go. Yeah. So we know a couple that built out a schoolie, and their schoolie, they mounted a recliner into the schoolie right up by the front door. It's on the other side of the door, but it absolutely can be done. The only thing is on that ProMaster, because it's, that front is soft. You got to make sure you can mount that recliner to the mounting brackets that come in the ProMaster to secure that down. Because if you have a wreck, that's gonna go right out that window if you don't. Hi, Ron.
Welcome in, Ron.
Get a seat in a pallet. Do not tell her yes, a massage chair. Paul has an electric, and he has a Class C, and he's got an electric recliner in his. Yep.
That sounds so nice.
You honestly, where there's a will, there's a way.
I
If
bet
you
he got his electric recliner in a pallet. He'll just have to type it in, but I bet he did.
if is what
I bet Paul got his recliner from a pallet.
I bet he did not. I love the van bills that that you're doing. Give it a try.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
I want
Absolutely.
to Johnny, do you want me to tell the people or do you want to tell the people the other build project idea that I actually want to help you work on?
Yes, yes. Share
Who's
away.
telling it? Are you telling it? Am I telling it? Who's telling it? You or me?
You can tell it.
Okay, so last night I may have had a patient and we may have started talking about things. It's therapeutic for the patients to feel like you're building rapport with them. And he told me about how Harbor Freight sells these flat little trailers. So, not like the ones that are enclosed already, they're a flat little trailer. He said you get them for $300 to $500. I don't really remember what side he said they were, maybe 6x8. I don't really know. But he saw on YouTube, and I think he acted like it was the Harbor Freight YouTube channel. You take that little flat trailer and you make it into a teardrop camper. And it has windows, and you use plywood and you make it like roundedy, and then you use sheet metal or aluminum. Aluminum's the most expensive part of the build, he told me. And you can put anything you want in the little camper, like a Blue Eddy. You could put anything. I want to build a little camper. That's what I want to do. And I need my wife to
Exactly.
build it for me because I will tell her what to do and what to make it look like. And then she will make it. And it'll be a project. And then we're going to auction it off and make money. What do you think
Rounded. I
about that?
know. I know. Yeah, I'll just round it. No problem. There
So,
you
what do you
go.
think, Johnny? Do you think we should make it?
Roundedy. Yep. That's my language.
It's better than washing your laundry.
Right? Oh, The drawing, yeah, 24. I don't want any part of it until 24.
Why? Why 2024?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, awesome idea, they said. Awesome
Well,
idea.
anyway. Deborah has you looking all upset. Honey, would you rather build a camper or would you rather me pursue my pallet dreams?
Oh, those are my only two choices.
Today.
Oh, I want the surprise door number C. I don't want A or B. I'll just whatever C is, I'll go with it. I'll take my chances.
That's where I quit my job and I charge a worldwide trip on one of our credit cards and we leave for a year. So do you want pallets? Do you want to build a camper or do you want to go into financial debt?
She's smoking something.
I do not smoke anything. You are inappropriate. I have a license to protect. I don't like smoky stuff.
Yeah, right, right. I'm out of here. I'm going back on the road.
Kathleen's putting divorce behind door number 3. I don't like that one.
Yeah,
Well,
go to a pallet store, they said.
you know what we could do? While you take your time to make up your idea, we'll buy the trailer and I'll take that to the pallet store to bring my pallet home.
Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, give me some of that. Oh, they're on your side. Yeah.
Oh, dumpster
No,
diving. Yeah,
no,
dumpster
no, no,
diving.
no, no. Go for the trailer. Have it all right. She's a mess.
Well, I could use the trailer to haul my dumpster dive stuff. I think I need to get a trailer.
Mm.
I need to see what
Dorsey and dumpsters. No.
I need to see
Oh,
what kind of
mercy.
trailer my new vehicle can tow. Do you know, do I have a trailer hitch on my car?
Um, I don't know if you do or not. I'll have to look.
I wonder what I should get first, the
Let's
trailer or
build
the
it. Go
hitch.
ahead. I want to video you guys. I want to see you guys build it. That would be interesting video.
Well, honey,
They're so easy. Just
I
whip them
can't
together.
I can't build it. You got to build it. I'm just going to tell you what to do and how to do it.
Oh, right, right. If you build it, they will come. Oh, Sean will build it. Do it, do it. Especially the roundedy part.
I
Yes,
like the
yes,
roundedy part of the teardrop.
yes, yes. That's exactly what you think about, you bring about. I liked that comment. She left that comment on a video. I like that on a comment, but not the rounded.
I think the rounded really makes it. I got to get on YouTube and
Yep.
research these Harbor Freight trailer campers.
Yeah. Crazy, crazy. Oh, guys, let's give away a couple of shirts or something.
Okay.
Put in what's the word, Kel?
You want to do bug, B-U-G,
Want to do
make it easy?
roundedy? Want to do roundedy?
No, just do bug.
A covered wagon. That would be so cool. An old-fashioned covered wagon. Make it look like a stagecoach on a 6x8 trailer. That would be so cool. Type in bug. Type in bug. Bug, 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 bug. Palette being the word. Yeah. We could do a 6x8, and we could do a like an old stagecoach cabin camper. It'd be roundedy for
I like
sure.
roundedy.
It'd be roundedy for sure.
I like
Bug,
roundedy
bug,
stuff.
bug, bug, bug. Raid. It was some of the comments on that video were hilarious. It was my number one video where so many of the comments were edited because you could tell people were typing as they were watching, and then they must have finished watching and then went back in and edited their comment once they knew that there was a solution, and it was funny. Bug. I meant to give you guys that hat, and I forgot to. I was gonna send those guys off with that hat I got.
All right, so let me talk a
That
minute.
would be so cool to pull behind a van, a little stagecoach behind a van. That would be so cool.
We'll just have to see, because remember, you make it and I
Roundedity,
tell you how to make
roundedity.
it. I tell you how to make it, you do what I say. So, one of the things that was a positive from COVID is I had time to work on our Teespring store, and I brought back the popular Get Toasted t-shirt, and then we have the Johnny's Journey Vanderella co-branded mug and a few other things like as seen on YouTube pillow and some other things. So I dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to see that. So what we're going to give away is when you win, if you've won some stuff from us before, we don't want you to have multiples of, whatever it is. So, when you win, you can pick like a mug or a t-shirt or, whatever's going to work for you guys. So now there's a couple of different versions of t-shirts and stuff. Should I go ahead and pull, honey?
Yeah,
Johnny,
go
can
ahead.
you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. Everybody's liking the wagon idea now.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we have 36 entries. Is it shared? Okay, it's on the screen. Doo-doo. Dun 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 dun.
Of course you are. You always win.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Folk of
go
the
for the boards. I think
forest.
that might be a first time win
Yay!
for them.
Yeah, I think that might be the first win, and I know they're from, like,
Yeah.
Missouri, maybe even St. Louis, so
Yeah.
alright, so we're gonna have 2 winners. You can't win
Yep.
twice, so we'll see who the second winner is.
They have Gypsy Wagon Tiny Home. I'll have to check that out.
Bernadette!
Oh
Oh,
my
that'll be perfect.
gosh. That
That'll be
is
perfect because
funny.
we'll send her and Les
Yeah, Les won last
matching
week.
shirts, or I'll get with them. I need to figure out, we didn't get that. You need to send
We
me
need that
Bernadette's
address. We'll just
phone
send them to
number so I
Paul.
can text her. So, Folk of the Forest, do you have my email up there on a banner, babe?
What? Yeah, I'll
My
put it up
email?
there. I'll put it up there.
So cool. So, Folk of the Forest, just email me at vanderelad@yahoo.com,
Yep.
and you can let me know if you want a t-shirt or a mug, and then t-shirt, of course, color and size, and then either prize, an address, and then Bernadette, you and I need to get on the same page as far as the shirts for you, and Les, what you want, what styles, what colors, what sizes,
Yep.
and where they need to go. Hey, Ron sees America. Um, so the past few weeks we've kind of highlighted Whoa Nelly, It's About Time, RV Ashes in April about doing their playlist and getting them some more hours. If any of those channels are in here, give us an update. How are you doing? Are you getting close? Did
And
you make it?
also,
We
Land Cloud
also
needs his playlist. Land Cloud is close.
Oh, okay.
And Kenneth,
Kenneth needs friends.
Fordman, he needs like 19 subs.
Friends.
Friends, 19. So if anybody here doesn't have him, snag him up. I don't know. Maybe he's got more than that now because they announced it at the um on Dream on Wheels.
Yeah, so tonight we kind of I was driving when Johnny put the live up, so I didn't get a chance to put any links in the description. Maybe I'll go back and get those links put in the description for this week so
Mhm.
you guys can find it all in one place, or you could look at the past couple of lives and I have the links to Whoa Nelly, It's About Time, RV Ashes in April, and then Ford Man's at 987, so he needs 13.
13.
Mhm.
So close.
Yep.
Drop your link, Ford Man. Make sure you drop your link. Hi, Karen. We can tell people are watching, but still need hours. Not close
Mm.
yet with hours. It
Well,
takes
keep
time. I'll
on
tell you
watching,
what.
people.
If you've got any bugs in your trailer, put them up because if you put that video up, you'll get 82 watch hours the first day it's up.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
that
love
was,
Sioux Falls. Blaine and, Mallory are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
oh, we
I
do.
love
We
Sioux
do.
Falls.
Night,
Going to that
Stacy.
one park.
Yeah.
Yeah, right by. Hi, Karen Boardman. Thanks for being here. Well, I sure had a fun time laughing with everybody and gathering my little pallet supporters. I'm not sure which one they picked, honey. I don't know if they want me to do the pallet idea or if they want me to do the teardrop
Oh,
camper.
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I really think they were leaning towards the pallets.
Yeah.
I probably need to get off of here and start getting in some
Start
auctions.
finding some pallets.
Yeah, I think they want me to get some pallets.
That's ridiculous. And praise the pallets. Oh my gosh.
People are
You
saying
both.
both.
No, 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 no.
Let's just say a person doesn't have enough time and
Camper,
energy to work
camper,
full
camper.
time. So type in camper or pallet.
Pallets can keep you warm.
Everybody keeps wanting to try to put the two together.
Made from mystery pallets. That would be a good survival. That would be a good there's a guy and his dad that they made a small shelter out of pallets, out of just pallet wood. And it's got literally millions of views. Millions of views. Um
Oh, yay, Ford Man only
TA
needs
TA
9 now.
Outdoors. TA Outdoors did a pallet shelter. Millions of views.
Well, I'm not really doing an official total, but I'm kinda looking in the chat. It looks like Pallets is definitely in the
It's
lead.
a stagecoach out of pallets is definitely is what it is.
I think everybody's saying Pallets.
Oh, I love that one. So when
Ah.
Kelly pulls her crap,
So,
I
honey,
love it.
let's kinda close out this show. When we were apart, you were in West Virginia and I was home, people would ask us, "Is it so hard, being apart?" Share with them in a little recap, what's it like being at home?
Well, for one, I get to see people like this. You do it, right? It's on that one. Look at that guy. He's shy. So it's good being home. Good being home with my wife, my kids. Adam missed me. Not good being sick, but good being home. And Thanksgiving dinner, home for the holidays.
I just put the grocery order in for most of the Thanksgiving food, and
Yeah.
I don't know if people are interested. You know, different people have regional favorites or family favorites. So what we're gonna have is turkey, mashed potatoes, and Johnny takes the real potatoes out of a bag and peels them and mashes them up because that's how we like them. And I
Yeah.
don't like doing that work, so she does that. So we have turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stovetop stuffing. The first year I made my homemade family recipe, and the kids said they prefer the stovetop
Right.
stuffing out of
Hit
a
it.
box, so that's what we do. And then maple glazed carrots and corn casserole and croissant rolls and cranberry sauce for me.
Oh yeah, the gamer guy. I'll be there. I'll be there.
So, Johnny,
Adam is a
anything you want to
gamer.
add to the
He is.
Thanksgiving menu? Johnny, anything you want to
Yes.
add to the Thanksgiving menu?
No. No. Um, just 8 more, guys. 8 more for Kenneth. Let's make it happen.
As far as our pies, we do one pumpkin pie that I like to eat, and then an apple pie that Kyle, Johnny, and I like to eat. And then that's really it. We don't do a cranberry orange relish. If you are in the area and you'd like a family to spend Thanksgiving with, we would be open to adding some people. We have a couple people that usually come that aren't able to make it this year. So just send us an email. You can help me unload my pallet.
That's right. That's right.
And we won't make you use the composting toilet.
Right. 8,400? Oh, yeah. Where's she at? Where's she at?
Oh,
Needs
yeah, it's her
5
oldest
more.
son's birthday.
Kenneth needs 5 more people. And he's got
Travis,
1,000.
you'd be welcome. You and the kids. Your kids are a little bit younger than our kids. Our two that are at home are 21 and 23. This is not something to answer on the air or not, but I don't know if your kids, I know they're not legally old enough to drink, but I don't know if you guys are okay with them having alcohol underage. But if you would actually ever come and hang out in person, that would be a conversation we could have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, make sure if you sub to Kenny to play at least one video all the way through. You can pick his
He
shortest
needs 3
video
more.
or
He needs 3 more.
oh my gosh, we're gonna have like a Lady Be Unstoppable moment.
3 more.
Excuse me.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Oh, I like eggnog, but nobody else here does, Char.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. He so deserves this.
Is he at 1,000?
No, let me refresh it. He's at 997.
Oh, 3 people.
997.
Ooh,
3 more.
3 people.
There's got to be 3 people here that are not connected with Kenneth. You
That's
think?
what I would think. That's what I would think.
Oh, make sure you play a video or else it'll take your son away. 998. Adam just hooked up.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Adam.
What? 99. Oh, he's at 99. He's at 999.
9999.
He's at 9999.
How cool.
Ah, we need 1 more. 1 more, guys. Oh, Angela sees 1,000. Mine still says 999. Oh, it says 1,000. Mine says 1,000.
It says 1,000.
Woohoo!
Yep. Woohoo! Folks, you saw it here. Congratulations, Ford man. It's been a long time coming. Congratulations. Thanks to all the new friends and all the people that helped that push happen. We sure appreciate you taking the time to do that. Woohoo!
That's
Congratulations.
awesome.
Thank you, everybody that made that
Yeah.
happen. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah, and someone else just said, I just said that would give them a little bit of a bumper there. Nice.
Yeah, if anybody's here and
Congratulations,
you didn't
Ford
sub
man.
yet, go ahead and sub because that'll give like a cushion.
I'm gonna invite him up for a second.
Okay, that sounds good. Throw the
Ford
link
man,
out
if you
there.
can come up here. This link is for Kenneth.
Woohoo!
And he's on Instagram as well. If you guys follow him, he's on Instagram as well. I know that. That link is for Ford man if you want to come on up. We'll see if we see that smile on.
We can have him come up and he can
Yep.
get on Tinder on his phone.
No.
Hmm?
That's so awesome. Congratulations, Kenneth. There
Look,
he is.
he's in the basement. I don't know how to bring people up. There he is.
Howdy.
You know what? You can put me down if you want.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Thanks, everyone.
Good
That's gotta
job.
feel good. You got
Yes.
19 in 2 hours. That's awesome.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I would definitely be sure to return the favor. Of course, I know some of you that connected with me are just supporters and you don't have any content, but I still do appreciate those, by the way.
That's absolutely.
So
We're getting a lot of congratulations, Kenneth.
thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Yep.
Woohoo!
He's a very special person. Yay, Kenny.
His taste tests are always funny. Now,
Yeah.
Kenny, how
They
many
are.
taste tests do you think you've done?
Somebody asked me that I believe it was when I did the interview with with Dean from the Live Place. That I think they he counted one day, and I think he said he counted like 191. He asked me to guess, and I said anywhere about 150 to maybe about 200, and I think he said he counted maybe like 195, 196 just taste test videos alone.
So, Kenny, if we just went with 195 out of 195 taste tests, how many of them were a 10? A definite 10.
Oh,
You think 190, 193?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But quite a few of them are definitely 10s.
Yeah, quite a few are.
and quite some of them are not 10s, I will say. Like I did one the other day that I did a taste test on this new gingerbread snapped Mountain Dew.
Oh.
And that was an 8. I gave it an 8. And I did a taste test review on chicken feet. And that was a 6, I believe. I gave it a 6.
Yeah, because I watched one where I know it wasn't a 10, but a lot of them are 10s.
Yeah. But,
So some ginger snap Mountain Dew with chicken feet would not be a dream meal for you.
No. But anyway, I've enjoyed the journey for sure. And I look forward to putting out more content for people.
just to kind of share with the audience, people that may not know Kenny, and a lot of you know him from over the past several months or whatever. But one thing that's always been so amazing to me about Kenny and what he brings to YouTube is he's so inclusive. He spends a lot of time looking at other communities and other circles, and he cross pollinates the different ones, like the crafters and the RVers and the cruise people and the travel channels. And he just always has an authentic way to connect and reconnect and promote others, just very selfishly. So I just, just an awesome young man.
Thanks for that compliment. I look forward to getting to meet y'all in person one day.
I know, we got to make that happen.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to, and then it kind of didn't work out, but that was
Yeah,
a
we didn't
bummer.
realize you weren't going to Mayberry until really close to Mayberry.
Until like the end, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of fell through on me, and
yeah,
it didn't work
Yeah.
out.
We'll meet you this year, I'm sure, because we're whether it's at the Branson meetup or the M22.
I actually probably won't get to go to the Branson meetup this year because I'm scheduled to go on that cruise.
Oh,
and then after the cruise, I've been invited to go to Disney World after we get back.
Oh,
traveling with special abilities has offered to take me to Disney World for about 2 weeks after we get back from the cruise. I'll be gone.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I will actually be gone from October the 14th. Of course, the cruise we don't actually leave out for the cruise, but we actually want to be there the day before the cruise because they're doing something special on the 14th of October. But anyway, I'll just say the 14th till the first week in November, actually. On like the 15th through the 23rd, and then after we get back on the 23rd, I'll be leaving for Disney World and be gone until the first week of November, somewhere around the first week of November.
Awesome.
I think it's
going to be so amazing.
Yeah. And her and her daughter, Lauren and her daughter have been wanting to take me to Disney World because they knew that I had never been to Disney World, and it's a very first time for everything for me. So
very nice. How awesome. I am not sure, but with how I'm doing, I'm not doing travel nursing right now. I'm doing the van builds. So depending on if I'm doing a build, if I can take a break from a build, I definitely plan on making as many meetups as I can. So I may very well be to the Michigan one.
And we'll just have to play it by ear with me because I'm like required to work every Friday, Saturday. And I just put in, I do need prayers from everyone. I just put in my vacation request to try to be able to go to Quartzsite. I need a weekend off to be able to go to Quartzsite. So I put that in, and I just don't know if they're going to approve it because it's like 2 weeks after we get back from our cruise. The only thing in my favor is there's not a lot of competition for people who want off in January because usually, traditional families, they want to be off June, July, or August for family vacations. So I'm just saying a prayer I get that time off so we can go to Quartzsite. And then that's going to eat up quite a few of my 9 days I'm allowed to have off. So I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'll have any opportunity to go to anything else. But that doesn't keep Johnny from going. I don't want to hold her back. I'm happy to stay home and work.
Yeah. So.
Yes, I'm, and especially since it's my very first time ever seeing the ocean. I've never.
I heard that. I heard that.
I've never. It will be. I'll be turning 28 next year when I go. When I go on the cruise, and as of September 27th, I'll be turning 28, and it will be my very first time ever seeing the ocean, ever being on a cruise, ever being to Disney World. Be a first time for everything for me.
Nice.
Wow. A
So-
year
Jenny,
full
when
of
you go to
firsts.
when you go on the cruise at night, they've got the comedy club. They're funny. You gotta
Yeah, we're it's
enjoy
going to
the
be
comedy club.
it's going to be featuring the Down Under Cruisers, Spiker's Crazy Adventures. I think Ron Sees America, I think, is talking about going on this cruise. I know Traveling with Special Abilities is going on this cruise. As of right now, there's about 25 cabins filled on the cruise already. So
Wow.
and we're looking for more to join us as well. So I tell you, another channel that the Down Under Cruisers have really have come up with and created themselves is that they're really wanting to try to push as well, especially to 100. It's only got like 48, 49 subscribers. Is the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel, and what that is that is a organization that helps people who has never been able to go on a cruise or go on to Disney World or do anything, whether it be for a financial situation or whatever the situation may be. And as you all may have heard, I have been chosen the first recipient this year. And
Awesome.
so, but if everybody could go and connect to that YouTube channel, Helping Hands for Cruising, it'd be greatly appreciated, because the Down Under Cruisers is really trying to push that, because what they're wanting to do is they want to be able to get more people like myself on a cruise next year.
Yeah.
And years to come. It's going to be an ongoing thing. So, yeah. So, but yeah, they but it's as you may have known, they did a cruise, what was it? What do they call it? Cruiseathon thing, where they help raise money for this, for me to be able to go on the cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Not the cruiseathons.
the what do you call it? They did a thing, and they helped
Fundraiser.
fun. Yeah, it's kind of like I can't remember what they called it. They named it something, but anyway, that's going to be an ongoing thing for next year as well, for people in future reference, for like 2023 and things like that. But yeah, it's yeah, where they went from one live stream to another to help raise money to help people like myself who has never had the opportunity to be able to go on a cruise or even seen the ocean or anything like that. So, yeah. I can't remember what they Down Under Cruisers could tell you more about it, because they were the ones that helped organize it and help set it up.
Uh-huh.
So
Nice.
yeah. So
Good night, Angela.
But yeah, it's they wanted the Down Under Cruises is wanting it to be a continual, an annual event and things, an annual thing, and to keep it going. So throughout all the years. So
yeah, that would be so cool.
mm.
So Quartzsite, there's more than just one meetup, but Box Van D and Friends, which is Box Van D, myself, Van Life Voyages, and Cargo Dan, we're doing January 22nd and 23rd. I think Carol with Glorious Life on Wheels is doing one like the 21st as well. So there around that time frame, there's going to be, more than just one meetup.
Yeah, I would like to get out there myself. I'd like to see about getting a flight out there to Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I wanna check into that and see how much that's gonna run.
Yeah. I don't think Phoenix is too bad. I feel like, of course, we just did a one-way ticket because Kelly flew out and then we flew her back. But
yeah, well,
January 22nd is Christina's birthday. That's so cool.
I want to try to get. I want to try to get a straight shot, but I don't know if they're gonna have me do that or not. Try to get.
Phoenix is a hub, so would you go out of Nashville?
I don't know. I see.
No, he would go. Is there not an airport in Knoxville?
There is, but there's also one here in the Tri-Cities. It's called the Tri-Cities Airport.
And that would not have a direct flight.
That wouldn't be a hub.
Like
No,
that dump into the closest biggest city usually.
Well,
so.
Hey, Kenneth.
Yes.
Do you have Tracy's phone number?
Traveling Granny?
No, I don't, but you can put it in the private chat.
Okay.
Oh, so have her click the link. Don't necessarily bring her up on panel, but then she could access the private chat.
I have your phone number, Kenneth. I have Tracy's phone number.
Oh, okay.
I will get it since she's requesting that you call her. I will send you her phone number.
Okay. All right, I will. I'll call you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see, the thing of it is that we were trying to work on getting a straight flight from here to Miami. But we found out from my experience that I've had. When I called the airport, the Tri-Cities Airport, they said they don't do direct flights.
Yeah.
But I've heard other people said that they did some research saying that that you can do direct flight.
Huh.
Well,
so I don't know. and I'm trying to figure out, how did you get that information? Because when I actually called myself, they told me they don't do direct flights.
The best thing to do would look at the internet and see what flight, what flight.
Well, I think we have it resolved. I think we've got it fixed. Right here, Van Life Voyages says he's an angel. He's got wings. He could fly Kenny to 222.
Van Life Voyages. Oh.
I think the biggest thing, honestly, you guys, in the plan, the flight is the easiest part. I think figuring out what you're going to do once you get there, how you're going to travel, what you're going to stay in, how you're going to get from Phoenix to Quartzsite, that's the bigger.
Yeah.
That's the bigger piece of the puzzle, honestly.
Yeah, because there's not like, Airbnbs right around the corner. Yeah. There's not.
Let's see. When I checked into it, they said that I would have to I would have to fly. I would have to go out of Knoxville, fly
Yeah.
from Knoxville to Houston, Texas,
Mm.
and have an eight or so hour layover, and so anyway, and then I'd have to fly from Houston, Texas to Miami. So, and they said when I checked into that, it'd be about $500-$600 flight, and that's a one-way flight.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then I've had other people said that you can get cheaper flights than that, and I don't know.
Air travel's not as easy as it used to be.
Right.
That's for sure.
But
Yeah. Fly out of your local area, Kenny. I would imagine. If
yeah,
Knoxville's a big hub, I would say there's probably several.
I can go. Somebody said that I could probably go from Charlotte. Fly out of Charlotte and go from Charlotte to. I don't know how much that would be.
How far is
Charlotte,
Charlotte to you?
North Carolina. I think it's about 2.5, 3 hours.
How far is Knoxville?
It's only about
Knoxville's closer. Yeah.
it's only about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on traffic. I would have to really. I would have to get an exact. I would have to actually Google map it. But yeah. But we got Sean and Darian and a couple others that's trying to figure things out.
That's good. That's real good.
To get me to Miami, because the original plan was that Blaine was going to pick me up and take me to Darian's, but that Blaine's not going to be around. He's going to be out of town or something, and so that didn't work out. So Darian and Sean from the Down Under Cruisers have been trying to work on an idea of how to fly me from the Tri-Cities Airport to Miami. But like I said, I told Sean the experience that I've had when I checked into it. That it was not that they didn't. They said they didn't even do direct flights anymore.
Yeah.
Hey,
So Timmy said to Google, cheapest flights to and see what you come up with. He said he got a ticket for $230.
yeah.
So
That's a good deal. That's a good price.
Yeah. Well, Sean told me, he said $500-$600 for a flight. That's absolutely outrageous.
yeah.
So,
They're always changing too. Plus, we're getting, around the holidays. So,
Yep.
to Knoxville to Phoenix, 260 round trip. He's looking at tickets right now.
200. Okay, so
260 round trip, Knoxville to Phoenix.
So I could actually fly out of Knoxville and go to Phoenix for $260, huh? Okay.
Yeah. And you're going to Miami in October, right?
Yes. I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually scheduled to be in Miami on the 14th because they're the Down Under Cruisers and them that are going on the cruise. They're planning on doing something that night before we go leave out on the 15th for the cruise. So yeah, I need to be at Miami on the 14th. So I'll be gone from actually the 14th through the 23rd. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if they even have flight schedules that far out posted. I don't
Yeah,
know. We
for next
usually fly
year, for that
Southwest, so
far
I know
out.
mostly
Yeah.
about what they do.
but I'd like to be able to see about getting a flight. Like I said, I would love to be able to go to that meetup in January to the court site. I'd love
Yeah.
to be able to meet up with Box Van D.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to meet up with Carol and from Glorious Life on Wheels. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Troy, that's awesome. That's a great find on that flight. Yeah.
what's that?
Troy found the Tri-Cities airport to Miami. That's an awesome flight.
I wonder if I could fly out. I wonder how much it would cost to fly from here to Phoenix.
I don't know.
Derek said it was 260.
Once you get to
Well,
Phoenix,
I'm talking
Kenny,
about.
once you get to Phoenix, what would you do?
I would hope I could get a hold of somebody that would be willing to come and pick me up in Phoenix.
Where would you stay at in Quartzsite?
Well, I have been offered. Uh, I have been offered to stay either with Dream on Wheels with Travis and Unai.
Oh wow.
And I've also been offered to stay with Box Band E.
I wonder where she was gonna.
She has like a one bed thing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll have to talk more. We'll have to talk
I've
more.
also the way when I talk with Fit for Expedition,
Greg?
Yes. Today he sounded like he would let me stay in his rig. But he said the only issue is that even for himself, he would have where it's so high off the ground.
That's where
he has to have a ladder to even climb up in it.
Oh.
And so he didn't know. And like I've said many a times before, I'm not one that can sit here and say, yeah, I can do this without me actually looking at it and trying it out myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't just sit here and just say, yeah, I can do this, but I don't really know until I actually see it and try it out myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you're putting the feelers out there and letting people know you have the interest. So
yeah.
Who knows? I mean, you're going to Disney World. You're going on a cruise. Who knows? Next week we'll be finding out you got it figured out, and you're going to Quartzsite.
I love people, and see, my dad would go if he was able to and in the best of health, but he's not really able to drive that much, and so, and I'm also I have a dog, and I can't, the dog is just too wild. I can't just leave the dog by itself, and and I can't find nobody to, and I've come attached to it, and I don't want to get rid of the dog, and I want to, and I've come attached to the dog, and I have a hard time. Even my vet has said, "No way, we're not gonna." Like, I've already tried that. And it's too. She's too scared for them to even watch her, to board her. So that said, no way. So nope.
Wow.
And
Well, maybe something will come up and then, and it'll all work out.
You just never know,
Yeah,
with
you don't. You
people
never know.
coming together, people with bigger rigs that maybe would be accessible somehow. You just never know.
okay, it says okay. American Airlines is not offering non-stop round trips to Phoenix for $197. They are offering just one stop at $343. Thanks, Railway Creative Travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Tri-Cities Airport is my closest airport. Yes, that is correct because it covers what's considered the Tri-Cities is Kingsport, Bristol, and Johnson City because they all
Mm.
make a triangle in the area. So
Huh.
yeah, so but yeah, that is my closest airport. Hey, Jill.
Hey, Jill.
But
Well, you've got a bunch of people looking, so hopefully something. Nashville's like it takes you like 8 hours. How long does it take you to get to Nashville? 6 hours? 4 hours? I feel like that was a long drive for us.
let's see. I have family that actually live in Nashville, but I think that's about. I think that's about a four. I'm figuring about four and
Yeah.
a half, almost 5 hour trip. I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I'm
Even if you got a flight out of Nashville, I think that would be rough.
and thanks, Joy. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Well, babe, I think I'm gonna drop down.
We're gonna close it. We're gonna
Okay.
close it. I think yeah.
That was my only fear about. I have a tent, but my only fear is having a snake or having a snake or one of them scorpions or because I don't I just don't want that. You know what I mean?
Kenny, do
We
you
told him, right?
drive or
We
does your
told him,
dad do
didn't we?
all the driving?
My dad does all the driving. The reason why I don't drive is because my reaction time and my peripheral vision is terrible, and
Uh-huh.
and that's I'm I would be I'd be not only a danger to myself, but I'd be a danger to others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we
and
don't.
because I have to go through special training and everything. And last time I went through all that, because the DMV around here does not allow me to just go in and take their test. I have to go all the way to Knoxville and take a special training test in Knoxville where they test my peripheral vision, reaction time, and all that stuff. An in-clinic test. And like I said before, now this is the way, if I remember correctly, this is the way it was several years ago. It may have went up now, it may have went down. I don't know. But
Yeah. Yeah,
uh,
my thought is like a minivan would probably be the easiest kind of vehicle to have a way to sleep
Yeah.
and, be able to get in and out without steps or problems like that. And
well, I don't
I
have
just
any
didn't
problem.
know.
I don't have any problem of get. I have running boards on the van that we have now. I don't have any problem with that at all. Uh,
Uh-huh.
it's just that it doesn't have a self-contained toilet or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
converted.
You don't need that in Quartzsite.
You don't.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What do people
Cars,
A bucket.
tents, cars,
A
tents. I
bucket and a
mean,
bag.
I feel like we
the
probably
bucket
saw
in the
people
bag?
on bicycles with tents. I mean, it's
So
it can get as
Yeah, courtside has no, accommodation rules like that.
Good night, everybody. Thanks
do,
so much for sticking
so
with
do,
us and
do
helping
the,
us push Kenny up to the 1K and helping him celebrate. All of you
thank
going to
you,
bed.
guys.
Get some
Thanks,
good
guys.
rest. We're getting ready to get off of here.
But so I take it they don't even have, do they have any of those what do you call it, those porta potties out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have is it outhouses or yeah.
Okay.
Because we saw one guy and he had a car, and behind the car he had some kind of little trailer thing, and he just parked by where the bathroom was, and that's where he stayed. That's where he set up camp.
Right.
We love
Somebody
our
is
wee boost,
asking,
Ron.
my pallet bed is calling, I must go. So I have the We Boost Drive. And there's been many times when I was on my trip, I was on the road for about 6.5, 7 months, and I had to use that multiple times to even get a signal. And there was times when I would be doing a download and it would be like scheduled for 3 hours complete download time. I would turn on my WeBoost and it takes about 7 minutes. So I like mine. They are costly, but I have the WeBoost Drive and I do like it. So just get yourself a luggable loo.
Yeah,
Luggable loo.
because
There you go.
yeah,
All
that
right, guys, it's about 5 till. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Kenneth, I'm so
Uh-oh. I
excited
don't
that
hear you
you hit
there.
1,000 tonight. I'm
thanks
super
guys.
excited
Thanks
so
guys.
are you gonna get monetized now? Will you go ahead and fill out the forms?
I might not, I don't know.
Yeah. You can make a little bit of money with your disability and that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
Oh, I don't even
So
know how that works.
yeah.
Well, see, I'm kind of leery of that because, like I said, I know there's people that monitor this type of stuff, and yeah, that's
Yeah. You can make a little bit of money. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
yeah,
All right. We'll let the professionals answer that question for you.
yeah.
So, all right, everybody. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Thank you for spending the last couple of hours with us. We understand how valuable time is, and we appreciate all of you guys. Kenneth, thanks for being
Thanks
up
for
here with
having
us.
me, and I hope to see you in person one day.
Oh,
Yeah, us
absolutely.
Bye,
too.
guys.
Absolutely.
Bye,
Absolutely.
guys.
Good night, everybody.